Hello, and welcome to today's story for Godly Play. Today we'll be listening to the story of Samuel. Are you ready? Let's get ready with our 3-breath prayer. Let's breathe in. In the name of the Father. In the name of the Son. In the name of the Holy Spirit. When the people of God came to the Promised Land, they carried the Ark of the Covenant to a place called Shiloh. They put up the tent for God, and the Ark stayed there. The people settled in the hills around the Ark. 2 of the people, named Hannah and Elkanah, lived in Ramah, not far from where the Ark was kept. Each year they went to Shiloh to pray. Hannah wanted to be a mother so much, but she had no children. One year she prayed so deeply in front of God's tent that one of the priests named Eli came out to hear her. And Eli was worried, so he helped her pray. She prayed for her to have a baby. Hannah and Elkanah had a baby, and they named him Samuel, which means someone given by God. When Samuel was old enough, Hannah and Elkanah brought Samuel to Shiloh to live with Eli and to learn how to care for the ark. But every year, Hannah came to see him and brought him a new coat to wear. One night, Samuel was asleep on his mat in the tent, and God called, "Samuel, Samuel." Samuel thought it must be Eli calling, so he went to him. But Eli said it was not him. He did not call. And he told Samuel to go lie down. This happened 3 times until Eli realized that it must be God calling to Samuel. So he told Samuel to go back and lie down. He said, "If you hear the voice again, say, 'Speak, God, for your servant hears you.'" God called to him again, "Samuel, Samuel." But this time Samuel did as Eli told him. God told Samuel that Eli's own sons and the people of God would lose the ark in a battle, and Eli would fall down and die when he heard the news. In the morning, Samuel went to Eli and told him what God had said. It came true. The people of God lost the ark, and Eli died. Since the ark and the priests were gone, Samuel went back to live with his mother and father. But God stayed close to Samuel, and Samuel stayed close to God. And so Samuel became someone that the people called a judge. He was also called a true prophet. When Samuel grew old, the people came to him and asked for a king. They wanted to be like the other nations. Samuel wasn't sure what to do. So he prayed and told God, and God told him to go and find a king. Samuel began to look for the right person to be king. He knew at once that Saul was the right one. He anointed Saul king, pouring oil over his head and giving thanks to God. Saul led the armies of Israel, and he was their king, but the Spirit of the Lord left Saul. One day, God told Saul to anoint a new king. He went to the house of the family of Jesse in Bethlehem. There he found David, Jesse's youngest son. and anointed him to be the new king when Saul died. When all of Samuel's work was finished, he went back home to Ramah, where he died. People from all over Israel came and gathered to remember him with tears and sadness and thanksgiving. I wonder, what part of this story did you like best? I wonder, what part of the story was most important? I wonder, what part of the story is about you? I wonder, could we leave any part of the story out and it would be the same story? Think of those things and talk about them with your family. And join us next time for a godly play. Goodbye.